but I've just hit a dead end. It's not all that far. I mean, let's try and get back this way. And you can see the entrance there. Morning.
Good morning.
And welcome back to, well, more normality for us.
Yes.
Today we've come to the village of Bibert. And there's a specific reason for that, and we'll mention that shortly. But first up, if you saw last week's video, you will know that we parked in a village called Beni Arbeige. And lo and behold, right next to it was a, what do you call it, like a signwriting shop.
Business.
And we wanted to get some logos on our van. So we've kind of, well, as you can see here, replaced the Beni Mar badge there for our logo. And if you're ever following us down the motorway, you might notice our logo on the back. But you can see we're parked up in a beautiful part of this village. This is clearly a newer section, or I don't know, because that looks quite old. There's clearly a bit of money in this area anyway. It's very well kept. Let's go and see the village.
And if you do see us on the motorway, give us a toot.
Doot, doot, doot. First port of call, we're heading to the Mirador of Bibert. Yeah, I can see why that's the Mirador of Bibert. Oh, we're definitely in the newer part.
Yeah.
Houses. I love the way the house is just strapped. So if you can see that clearly, they're just there. And to explain why we've come here today, if you saw our video back in, would have been February time, with the St. Blythe Fiesta in our local village where we used to live. I remembered where we used to live,
Well
in
done.
Petrius. There was a section where we bumped into a couple of friends, Olga and Alan. And Olga originally, well, lived here for many, many years since she was a young child. Originally born in Burgos though, northern Spain.
Yes.
Right, we are definitely now getting onto the outskirts and the edge of the old town, which do you reckon is down there?
Well, this is kind of the edge of Old Town, and that's the edge of the park that we're going to go to later with the dogs.
Lovely little font just there again.
Oh yeah, didn't notice that.
Apparently it's all natural spring water around here.
Still tired.
Not that tired, but yeah, the word muddling seems to have continued for a bit.
Well, it's just normal for us, really, isn't it?
I was saying, yeah, spring water. So it's all natural spring water around here. So the locals don't pay any water rates or bills. It's just free water. This is pretty though.
I bet that looks lovely when it's been raining enough to make the water flow properly.
When it's saying, but look, can you imagine that with a full-on?
Yeah.
Look like it's been dry for a while. Is that the park entrance again?
Yeah.
That's the part where we're going later.
Yeah.
With the doggies. Because now we're actually in the motorhome, the doggies can start coming everywhere with us. We just thought we'd do this first morning bit on our own, so that Sebastian, the poor old boy, or our older lad, can deal with the more fun bit for the doggies and not just wandering around the village. It's a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
And there's a little extra sculpture on the end. I'm sure in the Tate Gallery it'd be worth a fortune, but why would you let your dog do it on there and just, oh, sorry. Off soapbox.
Yeah.
Don't know what that's supposed to be though.
I don't know, but you know,
it's just aesthetic shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that enormous rosemary plant.
Okay, so we've crossed into, it's a park. Did you say it's a man having a wee?
I thought it was, but he's holding something where the water's coming out. He's a fireman.
He's a fireman,
He's
darling.
a fireman.
He's not a public weir.
No, but it did look like he was from there.
Which, if you've ever spent time in Spain, you know happens quite a lot. So what have you got here? Ooh.
Fountain of the Health.
The Fountain of Health. So apparently this is going to be super healthy.
It's nice and cold.
It's actually nice.
You just dribbled it down your chin like I did.
It's nice though. Lovely water. Well, this is the area here, isn't it? This is what we want to get into.
Yeah.
This part. Into the old bit, the bit we love normally.
But we do need to walk just up here a little bit further first.
Why?
Because there's a cakey baker shop.
Cakey baker shop. Is that the cakey baker shop everyone sat outside up there, do you think?
Possibly. I don't know if there was a bar, but I mean, it's 11's, so...
Cakey baking this time.
Cakey baker clock.
Right, so she's brought us into the cakey baker shop, and I'm going to give her a jaw on this one because this looks quite amazing.
Well, I don't know what that is, but I'm
Is
going to
that a
have
little
one of those.
cheesecake?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ooh,
So that's for you then, yeah?
possibly.
Well,
Oh.
I've narrowed it down to a choice of two.
Or what's the choices of you going for?
Either the thing with the cherries on the top,
Yeah.
or that with the chocolate on the top.
Well, what kind of looked like custard is sponge.
They looked too good.
Yeah, we're sat here, and the lady walks past us with a big tray of even nicer looking cakes. We may be going for round two. This could be the end of the video. We'll just spend all day here eating cake.
Oh, yes, please.
See you next week. Oh dear. Oh. No, it's para mí.
No.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Oh, that was really nice.
That
was
was.
lovely. And they were such lovely people.
They were.
Lady's name was Maribel. But you've just said what
Yeah, I
is
don't know
that?
what it is.
There's a door that's open. Suppose we can go and
Yeah.
have a look.
It says El Convento Espacio Cultural. So it's obviously
Yeah.
an old convent that's now just a cultural space, but it's beautiful.
go and have a look.
Bajáis, estamos en obras, no me entiendes, ¿verdad? ¿O
Sí,
algo?
sí.
Si voy despacio, sí. Es que hablo muy deprisa. Bajar por ahí y llegáis a...
¿Aquí bien o
Sí,
sí?
sí.
Ah.
Pero no aquí. No aquí.
Sin aquí.
So there is a conference or something going on over here, so we've got to be a little bit cautious about which areas we go in. But this is an old convent, and this is absolutely stunning. So well restored, and the lady's taken Alison off into a room.
Es que
They're all so friendly around here. It's lovely.
pero no funciona. Por ahora.
Escalera.
Escalera.
We're going down.
Yeah?
Escalera.
Perfecto, gracias.
Yeah, I thought she was going to give us a guided tour.
No, she's just telling us where to go. And not that way. Oh, this is reenactment bits of the Civil War in Biber.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, this is cool.
So the thing is that we've been, I suppose, a little bit sheltered from the Civil War. We had a neighbour in Petrius whose family was heavily affected by it, and she gets very upset talking about the Civil War. But it was here in Alcoy really kind of opened our eyes to really just how massive the Civil War was in this country. And you can understand why. It was a defining moment, wasn't it? It changed this country for a very long time. So we've actually got an answer to my little quandary about why we've been so protected, as I put it, or we've not
Yeah.
had much information. So, lovely lady called Eva has basically explained this here map. So I'm going to make this short. This was the Republican line, and this was the original Franco lines as he was during the Civil War. And basically he got to this point here and couldn't get any further. Then he came round here and tried here, and this is coming south, and this is Valencia down here, from Catalan, and tried again and failed. So what that meant is that Valencia and south of Valencia, where we live, never actually experienced the full, what's the word I'm looking for?
Force.
Full force of the Civil War.
It wasn't taken by force, it was after the war when Franco had won the war with the rebels? Republicans. Getting stuck on Star Wars.
You're in Star Wars world now.
When the Republicans surrendered and the war ended because Franco won, he was then able to just walk into Valencia.
And say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he couldn't take it by force.
Yeah. So
I like
Valencia.
that. Go you.
Good on ya. So, are we going to go left to the church or right to the church? That's left to the church.
Your other right.
My other right.
Your
right.
other right.
Well, that does look lovely up there. Big old wooden building at the end. Let's come back down that way. Let's go
Beautiful
down
birdies singing.
here and see what we can find. That looks quite cool up there.
It does, and it's the street of the church. So
That's always a good bet.
yeah.
Nice little windy roads in all directions. But yeah, you're right. Definitely time to head up the street of the church. What are we doing?
It's steep. Come on then.
Well, pull us up. Come on then. That's a bit spectacular. So this village is definitely on the side of a hill. I mean, we left, I was going to say car for a second, but our motorhome is kind of over there somewhere, we think.
We left our house.
Kind of over this area, and we've gone straight down to the bottom. And since we're at that park with the Fountain of Life, or Fountain of Health, sorry, all we've done is, well,
Go up.
climb uphill. But the beauty is it's all downhill from here again. And what do we got here?
Very cute street.
A little tunnel through to, well, another straight, but that is very cute. Again, look how old the wood is on the beams holding up the floor. Some of them look like they couldn't hold any strength at all, but they're clearly holding something up.
Let's walk under it quickly then, in case today is its day.
And then we come out the other side, and very pretty. A lot of the houses around here do seem to have a good sized kind of garden space as well.
Yeah. They're really tall.
Yeah. So if you do come to Beer and come through the tunnel into this street, yeah, it's a dead end.
Come on then.
Step
Onwards
back
and upwards.
Back through the tunnel.
Yeah,
we're
and
still
then
going upwards.
you know that steep slope that went the other way up when we came down to come this way? Yeah, we've got to go up there. So that goes out
seems
to
to
the
go
new bit.
Yeah.
Do you
want to go
back that way?
Back
Look at
down
those
and take a
doors.
right. Oh, yeah. I like the big door knocky thing.
Yeah, we need to go this way.
Down that and to the right, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. God, look at these walls. There's sort of almost, I don't even know sometimes how these walls hold themselves together, but I mean, look at that house. Look at the state of it, bless it.
Well, unfortunately, its roof's fallen in as well. We can see from the top. And then that one's for sale. You wouldn't want to buy that, even though it looks in good condition, when it's falling down next door,
Yeah.
would you?
So you think these buildings here are the ones that we saw from the viewpoint, overhanging?
I think so. What they call the Casas Colgantes, or Colgantes.
Yeah.
Hanging
Pendant
houses.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right, I presume we're heading up this way then, yeah? I love the effort the locals have made with this wall.
Yeah.
Putting all these pots and plants and,
Benches.
yeah, little bench like that, but it's a couple of places they just put little teapots,
Yeah.
various bits of crockery and, oh yeah, well that's just a roof tile to be fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the thought that counts. Oh wow,
That's really cute.
that's awesome. That seems to flow from such a long way up. Oh, check out the birds flying. Wow. I don't know if you saw that. There was some kind of brightly coloured bird suddenly just was flying down along the water. So that was nice. Very cute. What's from? And what?
The curb dropped.
So the plan is, as long as Alison doesn't break her leg before, is to head kind of off down this way and try and find our motorhome. Take a break, and then you want to take the dogs for a walk in the park.
Yeah, the park's meant to be really lovely. There's Roman fish things. You know Benidorm, the fish farm
Yeah.
things. Meant to be some of them, and a waterfall. Come on.
This park is lovely. What a place. It's so picturesque with the, I mean, it's obviously the old river down here and these blooming great trees, and then you've got this lovely little bridge, crosses back over to the other side just here.
This must be the Roman fish farm thing.
Well, this here
I would imagine so.
looks kind of like that sort of thing, doesn't it? They're clearly man-made
Yeah.
ponds, pools.
Steady, Seb.
What a lovely location. What a
Gently.
place to come at a weekend, for example. Oh wow, look at that on the right. Well, I presume that would have been the waterfall.
What, this?
No, there.
Oh.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
What a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame that's not on. Not on. I don't know
Well,
whether they can
it did
switch it
look
on
like
or
it was
off.
going to
but-
rain.
Yeah. Are we cutting across and having a look over here?
Well,
Kiosk?
we can walk back. That bit's blocked off or flat anyway, so we can just walk back that way. So yeah.
Cool.
Come on then, dudes.
Yeah, looks like they've got a bar kiosk.
Yeah, it's closed.
Floresta. You can obviously come down here and actually get a drink and, I don't know, maybe a snack or something while you're in the park. But yeah, today, unfortunately, it's closed. see that. These houses were at the back of a second ago, and they're literally overhanging. I mean, it doesn't look strong enough to be holding a house up. Actually, do you know what? 1 second. I'm just going to dash over here because I wonder something. Yeah, I think so. The actual rock face is kind of like that. Darling, there's not a lot holding them up at all by the looks of it.
No, and that rock face looks like it's got a lot of wear and tear from water
Yeah.
on it.
I imagine it's very, very strong rock, but
It doesn't look it though, does it?
I think it'd take me a while to get used to sitting, say, like this one here, sitting in that, so that's the lounge, sitting in the lounge watching TV, knowing you're overhanging a, what's that, 40-foot drop? And in here, I presume, are the caves we've heard of.
Caves and
Caves or
galleries.
cave, singular, not sure. To be fair, it looks like there were steps that went up there. Actually, still do, to be fair. And then we've got just a little cave in there. Probably bats up in there. What do you reckon, Bart? Hey, should we go and Barty? Should we go up this thing here? What do you reckon? Should we go? You coming? Come on, you're better at me than this. You're better at this than me. You going? No.
No.
Apparently he's staying here, Mum.
Well, we'll wait here then.
And I'm going to go up and see
you go.
what we can see. Up here. It's another cave.
Is that the tunnel though?
No. By the way, Alison was just reading the board, and apparently there's quite a tight tunnel that leads, did it say to a pond?
It says it leads to a bridge with 2 ponds, so I would imagine it comes out where we thought the Roman fishery place was, because there's a bridge and the 2 ponds.
Ah,
But it runs level or parallel to the bottom of the ravine.
well, we'll have a hunt for it and see.
There it is.
Is that the tunnel?
Yep.
Yay!
Off you toddle.
What do you mean off you toddle?
I ain't going in there.
Off you go.
Here, take my phone.
Oh yeah, I haven't got my phone.
There's the torch.
Shall I take the
Yeah.
bid?
Yeah, because then I can see.
Oh. So, apparently I'm the guinea pig. Oh, bloody hell, it's getting narrower and narrower. Oh. You can see down there, but I've just hit a dead end. It's not all that far. I mean, let's try and get back this way. And you can see the entrance there. But for now, I'm going to switch the camera off and get back on my hands and knees. I think the trousers need to go in the wash,
Yeah.
which is all very well and good, but we still haven't got to grips with finding laundrettes.
Well, we need to find one today anyway, don't we? So.
Yeah, well, I think there is one close to where we're parking tonight,
Good.
I think. So we found more tunnels. The kids are enjoying them anyway. There's 2, there's one there and one there, which we believe has something to do with the Civil War. But once again, Alison has gone with,
Sending you?
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. If we watched any of our videos previously, you'll know Alison's not a big fan of tunnels. So we're gonna go and have a look, see what we can find.
I think it's one tunnel that goes all the way around.
Is it? Yeah.
Claro, llega hasta ahí, ¿no? O sea,
Ah, it is. So it kind of goes around there, and then is that way? And here is a child, because you always find a top child in a tunnel. You gotta love it when kids are short enough to be able to just run down here. But this goes again to another dead end. But I believe this area was actually used as a bomb shelter again during the Civil War. That must have been quite frightening, sat in here, hiding from the explosions. I mean, you can see the entrance there off in the distance. Right, let's go and find Alison. Hi. I think you should go and have a... I think you should give it a shot. Just go in that one, go round and turn right. You'll be fine. It's not very long, it's very easy.
It's not very wide.
It's wide enough. It's very short, and you'll see the light as soon as you go around the corner. I wouldn't mislead you, I promise you.
No, but it's just...
See?
Happy now?
How was that? Is that all right?
Absolutely perfect, darling. I really enjoyed it.
I'm so glad. Today was nice.
Yes.
It was nice being us, or doing us stuff again, after 2 really crazy, really weird weeks with
Very much so.
the chemical factory fire, the wildfire. I don't even know if we mentioned the wind. We had Storm Celine and then Storm Kieran that I believe came from the UK. And yeah, what a first couple of nights of getting blown around with the motorhome kind of swinging all over the show. And I did actually even go online in the middle of the night one night and Google how fast the wind has to be to blow a motorhome on its side, but yeah, just a little bit paranoid.
Bless.
But that's it for this week. That's another video done. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll
Who
see you
knows
next
where we'll be
Sunday.
next.
Yeah, see you next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye for now.